guys, and welcome to another video. Today I don't really have anything specific to talk about, but these two portraits were inspired by something. And so basically I went antiquing with my friend Sarah. We've done a collab previously on my channel, but it was like one of my first few videos, really cringy by the way. But anyways, I got these really cute vintage frames. I don't know if they're like actually vintage, but they definitely look like it. And they were really small. They're about like 2 inches by 3 inches. And I just love vintage things. I think they're really cool and really pretty. So I wanted to come up with something to put inside of them. And so there was 2 of them there, and so it was like $6 because they were 3 each. And I was like, okay, well, I can do a pair of people. So, I was like, I'm going to do some vintage inspired portraits for these vintage frames. And I kind of based it around the 30s and 40s. I know her hair is long, and most 30s and 40s hairstyles are short. Most like early 1900s hairstyles are like short and curly. But I found this really cute hairstyle that's a bit more 70s, but the dress is definitely like older feeling. And basically portraits all throughout the 1900s, the guys, they were just wearing like a nice suit, and they had, in the 1900s, they had more slicked back hair, so I tried to go for that. And I tried to make the part look kind of intense in his hair, but it didn't really work out the way I wanted it to. But I do really like the girl's hair, and I don't know, I'm not sure how these people are related, I guess. I don't know if they're like a couple or like family. I didn't really want to come up with that. I was just like, well, they're people. But they do have similar facial structure, well, sort of. They have similar face, like, size. And then they have like the exact same color palette. I use the same colors like all throughout the piece. Like her hair matches his hair, and then the suit and the dress match, and the gold and everything. I really like the gold in his tie, by the way. It was like one of my favorite things just because you got the little stripes. And I also wanted to get back into some more realistic stuff, and this it's not incredibly realistic, but it isn't super cartoony either. So that's what I liked about it, because I've been trying to develop my really cartoony style lately, and I just don't want to lose touch with my realistic stuff. And also I thought it was really fun to do a small portrait that was sort of realistic, because I haven't done that before. And so I thought it would be a nice change in scenery, I guess. And yeah, I don't know, I just really enjoyed this. It was really fun. I did this in the matter of 2 days, I think. It could have only taken me 1 day, but I like to take breaks because it was getting kind of late. But yeah, I did pencil after, and I really enjoy doing pencil after watercolor, especially for my realistic stuff. I was gonna outline it with like a micron pen, and then I was like, because that might just make it too cartoony, and I wanted it to look more a little vintagey. And that's kind of the reason I used all dull tones. I didn't really go for like a really bright saturated color. Even the gold isn't super bright, because the gold watercolor I do have, it's very like extremely yellow, so I added some blue into that to mute it down, and I think I even added some green for the darker parts. And I'm sorry, the exposure got really bright right there, but I don't know, I just thought this was really fun. And I don't think I've done a realistic guy portrait. I think I've only done studies and stuff. So I don't think you guys have seen a guy even on this channel. If you go on my Instagram, you'll see a couple. I don't draw a lot of... I usually draw just women with like long brown hair. And I need to get out of it. And I think I'm getting better at that. I just don't make a conscious choice. I'm like, oh, I want to draw something. And then I just draw someone that looks like me. So, well, not exactly like me, but like long brown hair, really pale, like that's me basically. And I've talked about this previously on my channel before, and I really want to get out of it. I just have to make a conscious choice in design instead of same face syndrome, it's just like same structure syndrome. I don't know, but I'm getting better, and I am feeling a lot more inspired lately. As you guys have seen in my last video, I'm feeling much better about art. And here's this super satisfying tape peeling. I put them in the frames after this, and then you'll see my little photo shoot, I guess. But I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all next week. Bye, guys.